Yo, what's up, my peoples? Welcome to some breaking news. A Let's Talk WWE 2K25 video that I am not happy to be making, but I feel like I need to talk about it. I feel like you guys want someone to talk about it. And for anyone that's thinking that this is a good thing, I'm going to explain to you why I, in my opinion, feel like it's not. Why I feel like it's completely unacceptable. Why I feel like 2K just made the lowest... did one of the lowest things, and they've been doing so many low things that I can't even I sort of love 2K, but it's getting to the point where 2K is that abusive person that you love. You've been through so much with them. You like the things that they have done to you, the things they have given you in your life, but then they start mistreating you. They feel like it's okay, but it's not okay to do the things that they're doing to you. Like, I'm sorry that you gave us money for this. I'm sorry that I'm overcharging you for my faction stuff. And then yet, people still defend 2K saying they're worse than EA, but they're not. You do not have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars with EA to get a Jalen Hurts or a great superstar for your ultimate team. In fact, in some ways, they offer so much more free and to do during the season with various passes and stuff. That's another story for another day, though. But El Grande Americano will replace the New Ways Pack celebrity guest with a unique entrance video. They did this because they're going to drop the bad news later on. So they tell you the good news first. A unique entrance video, music and moveset. He will be automatically entitled to players who own the New Wave Pack Season Pass, Ring Side Pass, and Deadman Edition. So basically, what we're gonna get, anyone that already know, if you have a special edition, you have the Season Pass, and this is supposed to be part of the Season Pass. But here's the ring in September. Hashtag WWE 2K25. This is like the worst thing because number one, does it really take that long? Someone need to be working around the clock. It's not, when you do a consumer wrong, then you need to inconvenience yourself. I used to work a little bit in flea markets, and if I screwed up, then I had to inconvenience myself to make sure that customer got what they wanted in a timely manner and fashion. If I had to, come out of pocket or do something to inconvenience myself to make sure that person got what they wanted, even deliver the goods to their house, if they wanted me to, I would do that. Someone needs to inconvenience themselves to make it not till September. In fact, someone need to be making some make good DLC because this is not even a celebrity. I was thinking it was going to be Jelly Roll. With everything Jelly Roll's been doing and stuff, I'm thinking like, it's gonna probably be Jelly Roll or somebody else like, somebody from, some celebrity, even Metro Boom. I mean, someone who had dealings with Sexy Red, even though I really don't want to use her, but I don't mind it not being a celebrity that much. But I feel like if you're going to make somebody wait till September, you need to be giving me Ray Phoenix or somebody on top of it. And I know they're working on other stuff like Aleister Black, etc., etc. But is this stuff going to be free? What is it going to be? And it's just, what is going on? Let's hear the cries from the community. I'm not the only one that feels that way. Shout out to What's the Status. He says, glad we finally got the update. But this is a bit of a letdown as a replacement for me personally, and having to wait until September makes it even more frustrating. Many of the community members agree. WWE Addict for Life, he agrees, says true. Braden says, actually embarrassed at this point. Couldn't give us someone like Ray Phoenix or a return like Malachi Black. They probably still are going to give us Malachi Black, though. They had to give us a reskin of Chad Gable or Kaiser. Depending on the version they do, that's another point right there. That anyone can just make in CAS. And that is very true, too. They're just giving us a persona card, ATP. I think I don't know what ATP means. I may have to look that up. I'm not really that upset about it, man. We had, I don't know what that was. Hope I didn't screw up my is my video still rolling? Yes, my video still rolling. It's been thundering outside, but I had to make this video. Some are not that upset about it. They say they could have gotten Travis Scott. I wouldn't play it anyway. I'm gonna be honest. People are just over. This is probably not the top opinion at all. But I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Travis Scott would have even been better. And I don't have, but I'm the person that don't really have an issue with Travis Scott to begin with. I feel like Travis Scott made a mistake in his debut that people just cannot get over it. They're like, he's the worst thing in the earth. And I'm gonna say this, and this may not be something that people like either. I think because he's black and he's a rapper. Some people don't want the rapper stuff in their game, the rap stuff, but then some people love it. Certain people. Like, it's just weird to me. Like, but meanwhile, you know, we can have other people, and man, I bet you they would put Jelly Roll in it when it been a thing. I'm just saying, like, it's not even that serious to me. Like, at least Travis Scott would have played a role that he actually played in real life. And honestly, people should just lay off Travis Scott. He made a mistake. If he made it 2 times in a row, a mistake like that I can understand. But it was against Cody. I done said his background. And it is what it is. Yes, I'm calling the race card. I'm sorry. I just how I feel. But back on the topic at hand. It's just so bad, man. A lot of the stuff that 2K did this year is so bad business-wise. And I don't know who's responsible for doing this. A lot of people that we see that design the game may have nothing to do with these business aspects that is irritating us. Some of the superstars that get in the game as well, we do not know. This guy down here says we want Aleister, Phoenix, Goldberg, not an outdated version of a gimmick who isn't even that wrestler currently. Yeah, I don't even know. Think about it. September. Will that even still be a thing? I don't even think they're gonna be doing this gimmick that long. El Grande Americano is going to be one of those things that we did for a little while, just kind of like, the Conquistadors with Edge and Christian. I don't think it's going to be something that is consistently a main thing, And people, you're still going to get Aleister Black. Now, you got this guy here talking about, shit, Timothy City couldn't give us Aleister Black. You're probably still going to get Aleister Black, and probably very sooner than Chad Gable. It just is a complete L for the community this season. But you got a game that's not really that bad gameplay-wise, but does need to change gameplay-wise, because gameplay-wise, you got to change it so people aren't being that cheesy online, because that's what's ruining people actually having a good time online, to be honest. The gameplay's got to change. Something's got to change about the gameplay to make it more playable online. So what this guy don't understand, Mad Attack 45, 2K adds character as persona card. Fans, greedy scummy devs, grr. 2K actually makes character free and will be given to everyone as a replacement for a missing DLC 1 character. Wait, I don't want it, even though I wanted this character since day one. I don't think that's the case here. The case here is we're not getting what was promised. You have to wait till September, when we should have received it when the character released in June. We're not receiving it when the character released in June, and we're just now getting it now. That's ridiculous. The character released in June. You know what I'm saying? So, considering that the character was supposed to release in June, you're not going to get it in September. Considering it's not even a celebrity, considering it's technically not even a new character, the replacement is pretty much a persona reskin. That's the problem. We was promised a celebrity character. At least give us a character. This is they're trying to make it so. That's why the first thing they state was, oh well, he has. They already know deep down inside they're kind of wrong. A unique interest video, music, and moveset. So they're trying to justify themselves for this character at the very beginning of their statement. That's what they're doing, and because they know, a part of them know And then this is true. The mask is already in the game via the island. If you buy the mask from the island, you can kind of use it on Chad Gable. I know it's not really free per se, but why does it take 3 months for the rest of the character? It doesn't make sense. It's maybe because they don't want to go out of their way to make the characters. And I think that's why we don't get the updates that we should be getting the game right now anyway, because they don't want to go out of their way. Technology is not the same. It's not taking that long to make these characters. We've seen it happen with CM Punk and other people. It's not taking that long to make these characters. We've seen it happen with Jordan Grace. It is not taking that month. So technically, they're saying it takes at least 3 months now, because it was July now? July, August, September. Yeah, so they're saying it takes at least about 3 months to make the character. I could be wrong. I don't know. It just seems kind of fishy to me. I don't 100% agree with it. It's just... And a lot of people thinking they're not going to add Aleister Black just because it's... You're probably still going to get Aleister Black, guys. You're probably still going to get other characters. But this is... The focus is right now is just on... It's just on the celebrity character. It's just like when the celebrity character... This is the same thing. And I meant to make a video about this, but I'm like, nah, I'm just going to let people be who they are. Even though it's just like a weird way of thinking. So when Aleister Black got found in the files, a lot of people began to think that there was not going to be, you know, another celebrity guest. There's going to be Aleister Black being found in the files probably has nothing to do with the celebrity guest, especially now that you know that it's going to be El Grande Americano. There's still stuff there, and you're probably still going to get Aleister Black. It probably has nothing to do with the New Wave Pack. But not the, yeah, what was it? The first pack was New Wave Pack, right? Yeah. So, even though there's one thing I got to say, El Grande in a way fits a new wave because he's a new superstar, kind of. So he kind of fits the pack mold in a way. But it's just, come on. There's not too many people happy with this. That's all I have to say, man. This is the worst thing. And I'm going to be honest. I feel like 2K needs to pay in some kind of way. If you're out there, you're giving 2K money all the time, slow that down. They got to learn to treat us better. And if they're not going to treat us better, I'm going to say it. It's time for someone else too. And that's just it. That's just it. You can say, no, I don't want it in the hands of other people. I get it. It's scary, especially if you're a content creator and you're a 2K Next maker. You don't want it to get anybody's hands. Then you have to come out of pocket. And then it's scary to come out of pocket for these games to begin with. And I get it. But let's just be real with ourselves. It's no point in backing. As I said at the beginning of this is that abusive relationship. You may love 2K, and I love 2K just as much as you guys do. Trust me. But at the end of the day, do we need to be treated the way that we've been treated? Is it justifiable just because they're doing some things right? Lately, the good is not outweighing the bad. And it hurts me to even have to say that, because I don't want to say that. I want this to be the best year ever, but it's not. It has been a blow to fans who liked my faction over the years. It's been a blow to people that are on other consoles with the island. It's been hard to watch for anyone that just spent money on the past, who's decided to get special editions. You can say it was the biggest, update ever. You can say it offers the most replayability, the best roster. But that doesn't add into the fact of the customer service aspect, the way the customer has been treated. And I feel like if you let this continue at this point, it's going to get so bad. Now more than ever. And I used to really hate 2K at one point, back around after 2K20. Some of the stuff with 2K19 I didn't even like. So, and I started liking them again around, what was it, 2K20, 2K22. I was like, man, I like these changes. I like where they're going. And here we are now. I can't believe we're back at this spot again, in probably a situation where we're probably treated worse as a consumer than ever before. They're not respecting the consumer. I don't know who these 2K heads are or who's doing this. If you work for 2K and you're doing your best to make sure things like this don't happen, please continue. Speak up for us as much as possible. Don't stand there like a fly on the wall when these decisions are being made. Let them know how we feel. If you're out there watching these videos of me and others, let them know how you feel. This is ridiculous as a consumer. It ain't even 1% because it's a El Grande Americano. It's just the fact that it's just madness that it's gonna take this long and who they chose. Then, like I said, the only way to come back from this 2K if you make us some make good DLC. THQ did this for us way back when I'm trying to remember when this was, but they made us. I think it was 2008, 2009. We had the Christmas pack and we had all these people in it. Y'all gonna have to do something, man. And I'm not talking about the Goldberg or the Nikki Bella stuff or the Aleister Black. It needs to be more than that at this point because y'all done so much. Y'all better put a whole bunch of free stuff on that island or something. I'm just saying. And the island won't even work because there's people on Patch Gen that won't be able to get it. You need to do more. It's the community has been, I'm gonna be honest, the community hasn't been this ruined. I don't even think WWE 2K20 technically ruined the community. And it was the game that ruined the community there. You guys are technically doing this just through microtransactions and not doing things that you promised us. I don't know what's going on. It ain't COVID-19 season. It ain't, people aren't just sitting at home right now during a pandemic. So what is going on? I'm going to end this by just saying it's not right. I hope things get better. And if it don't get better, it's time for someone else to make things better. With that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.